In this video, we're going over 13 reasons why you should buy the Moto G7 Power. Hey guys, thank you for joining us today. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, first of all, thank you. Second of all, if you want to stay up to date on all the new smartphones that are launching and learn cool tips, tricks, and hidden features, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap on the little bell to turn on post notifications so you can be alerted every time we post new videos. We're going to go over 13 reasons why you should buy the Moto G7 Power, and stay tuned to the very end. We're going to go over 4 reasons why you may not want to buy this phone, because although it has some great features, there are a couple of downsides, and obviously we don't want to give you all the good without giving you the other side as well. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right in. So our first reason why you should buy this phone is the battery. This is probably the biggest and best. We're not saving this for last. We want to just jump right in and lead with the best feature of this phone, which is the battery. It has a 5,000 milliamp battery. You're probably saying to yourself, what's a milliamp? I'm not really sure, but it's a way that you measure battery life. And basically, Moto advertises on their website that you can get up to 3 days worth of battery life on this phone, which is insane. It's very rare to find a phone with a battery that large, and this phone has it. So this is probably the best feature of this phone. Next cool feature of this phone is going to be what are called Moto gestures. And in the Moto app, which you usually find on the home screen, you have all these really cool gestures that you can use to make the phone do all kind of cool stuff. So just to show you real fast, if we go down to Moto Actions right here, this is kind of some of the main things that you can do. My favorite feature is the fast flashlight. To activate the fast flashlight, all you do is grab the phone and you do a fast chop 2 times, just like this. And it will kick on the flashlight for you, and then just fast chop twice and it'll go off. The Moto Actions and Moto Gestures has some really cool features that will just give you something different that you won't find on most smartphones. So whenever I find cool things like that, I definitely like to highlight it, and I definitely put that in the category of reasons why you should buy this phone. Let's go ahead and keep it moving. Jump to the next one, which is this phone does have a fingerprint scanner on the back, which is nice and quick. So turn your phone off and boom, quick unlock there. It's always great for quick security and just making it easy to get in and out of your phone and keep the people you don't want out of your phone. So there is that. Our fourth feature is going to be the facial recognition, which you're going to find on a lot of phones these days, but the difference is the speed and accuracy of the facial recognition is so much faster than I've seen on so many other phones. So I'm going to turn the phone off here. All you're going to have to do is just hit the button and just bring the phone up, and it automatically unlocks. It's kind of hard to demonstrate this on camera, but I'm going to try it again. So just turn the phone off, grab your phone, hit the power button, and just bring it up. And before you know it, that screen is on. So this has been one of the fastest phones I've seen in terms of the response with the facial recognition, and definitely felt it was worth pointing out. And if you do buy this phone, I definitely would tell you, set up the fingerprint scanner and set up facial recognition, and you'll find that it'll just be really fast to unlock your phone. I actually don't even use the fingerprint scanner too much anymore because I like the face unlock so much better. So anyway, there is that. Our number 5 reason is going to be this big, beautiful display. This is a 6.2 inch display. So if you're looking for a really big screen phone that you can watch videos on, play games on, or even read on, this is a great phone to select from. Again, 6.2 inch display. For those of you that are up to date on the other big phones that are out, it's actually the same size screen as the Note 7, or excuse me, where did I get 7 from? Same screen size as the Note 10 that just came out. So maybe you don't have $1,000 to drop on a phone, but guess what? For about $200, or depending on where you go, $200 or $300, you're gonna get the same size screen as the Note 10, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. In fact, I want to say maybe the Note is either 6.2 or 6.3, but you can see it's almost exactly the same. So you're getting a really large screen for a fraction of the cost, and you're getting a bigger battery than the Note 10. So definitely worth pointing out there. let's go ahead and keep it moving. Our next reason to buy this phone is going to be the camera. So it has a really good camera, 8 megapixel on the rear camera and a 12 megapixel, excuse me, mix those up. This phone is going to have a 12 megapixel rear camera and an 8 megapixel front camera. So you're definitely going to get some great quality there. And later on, I've got some other cool things to tell you, some other reasons to buy it, and it also has to do with the camera, but we'll save those two a little bit later. Let's keep it moving in terms of the processor. So you're actually getting a 1.8 gigahertz processor and 3 gigs of RAM. And for those of you that understand phones and gaming and multitasking, 3 gigs is definitely what you want. The phone moves nice and fast, it's very snappy, and it handles gaming really well. So if you're looking for a phone where you can play games on and not have a lag in the performance, this is definitely a phone to consider. Number 8 reason is going to be the fast charging, or what Motorola calls is turbo power. And with turbo power, I believe about 15 minutes will get you 9 hours of battery life. And in the box, you do get the turbo power charger that will give you that fast charge. So it's probably silly the fact that I'm showing this, but there are some manufacturers like Apple, for example, who will not include the fast charger in the box. You have to buy it separate. But with this phone, you do get Type-C cable, and you get the turbo power charger with the phone. So not only do you get a really large battery, but 15 minutes can get you 9 hours of battery life. Let's just say if you're like me, sometimes you forget to plug your phone in at night because you're tired, and you wake up and realize you're going to have a sucky day because your phone's at 5%. So this way, you can plug in that phone while you're getting ready for work, and by the time you're ready to go, you're going to have enough charge to get you through that whole day and then some. Let's keep it moving. Reason number 9 is going to be the internal storage. You are getting 32 gigs of internal storage. Now, after you subtract the operating system and pre-installed apps, you're actually getting about 21 gigs. And if you want to expand that and get more, you can add a micro SD card to get up to 512 gigabytes. So 21 gigs are going to be for the user of that 32, and then you can add the memory card to get more. So definitely is a step up for a lot of you guys that may have had your phones for a couple of years, maybe sitting on 16 gigs. 32 is going to be a nice upgrade. Number 10 is going to be the software. So this does come with the latest version of Android, Android 9, and you get all the really cool features that come with that. One of them being the night mode, which does change the menu from white to dark. So definitely that's a feature that people are going crazy over, and you've got the latest Android on there, and you can do it on this phone. Jumping to number 11 is going to be, you have a manual camera mode. So if we go into the camera here, it always starts on auto, but if we come up to the upper right corner here and tap on this little A here, you can actually switch to a manual mode where you get a lot more options. For those of you that like to really get crazy with your pictures, you can really do a lot with the manual mode here. So definitely worth noting if you want to get some really awesome exposure and just do a lot of cool tricks. That manual mode is going to serve you very well. Number 12. Oh, sorry. So you get the manual mode, and you also get these other really cool modes. So for photos, you've got a portrait mode, spot color, cinematograph, panorama photo, and live filter. Live filter is cool. You can actually, before you take your picture, you can change the filter to kind of figure out what your shot's gonna look like before you take it, which I think is kind of cool. And you also get some cool features with filming as well. So you get a slow-mo setting, a time lapse, and something pretty cool which would help me. You have a YouTube live function where you can just go live right from your phone. Obviously you can do this through the YouTube app, but when it's built into a phone, it tends to work even smoother. So definitely cool to have that built in, and this AR sticker, which is a basically augmented reality. You can do a lot of cool things with that too. So you're getting a really good camera and a lot of fun things to play around with. Jumping to number 12, you get a lot of great sensors on this phone. So a proximity sensor, accelerometer, gyroscope, and magnetometer, which depending on the type of games you play, you want to have all those different sensors because it does enhance the experience. And our final reason to buy is going to be you have a built-in FM radio. Now you are going to need to use your wired headphones for this, because that serves as the antenna. So obviously this phone does have a headphone jack at the very top right here, and when you plug in those wired headphones, you are able to use that FM radio feature. And for those of you that still listen to FM radio, it's always nice to have it built in your phone. Alright, so I told you guys that along with the good, I would share some of the not so good. So really quick, I'm going to jump into 4 reasons why you may not want to buy this phone. And guess what? These may not be non-negotiables for you, so if they're not, don't worry. But hey, it's always good to know what are some things that maybe are not that great about the phone. So anyway, without further ado, so the first reason why you may not want to get this phone is that this phone is not compatible with Modal Mods. That's right, it doesn't have the special adapter at the bottom. So if you're looking for a Moto phone that you can add all their cool mods to, unfortunately this isn't the phone for you. So darn, that is what it is. The second thing is going to be that because it has a unibody design, you cannot remove the battery. So that 5,000 milliamp battery is in there to stay. Now Moto was so generous, they gave us such a large battery, so you really shouldn't need to change the battery out. So it is what it is. Battery is not removable. Number 3 is going to be something that has to do with watching videos. So this phone has a slightly odd screen ratio at 19:9, and part of the reason is because of the notch at the very top of the phone. Here you can see how the time is pushed up and how these icons are pushed up, but really there's a dip in the center there, which is the notch. So because of that, videos don't play edge to edge. I have a video here right now. This is a video by MKBHD, and the video does not play edge to edge. So it actually stops short on the right and it stops short on the left because of the notch and because of also the ratio of the screen. So that's kind of a bummer. It's not a deal breaker by any means, but I thought it was worth mentioning that it just kind of sucks that no matter what video you play, it will not go edge to edge. This is another one here, a video by another YouTuber, RSCKY, the Android guy, or the YouTube Tech guy, new name. This video, same thing, won't play edge to edge. So not a deal breaker again, but it is a little frustrating that the video won't go all the way to the edge. So won't dwell on that. It is what it is. Our final reason is going to be no NFC. So you can't use a lot of those cool pay features that require NFC. So again, is it a deal breaker? No, it really depends on how you use your phone and what features you use the most. If you were looking for NFC, this phone does not have it. So that is one downside. And one plus actually of the Samsung A20, that phone does have, or excuse me, the LG K40. Yeah, K40 and A20 both do have NFC. I get that question every so often, people asking about NFC, so I wanted to start including it on these videos. So anyway, this has been our 13 reasons why you should buy the Moto G7 Power and 4 reasons why you should not buy it. Just as a disclaimer, this is the Metro by T-Mobile variant of the Moto G7 Power, in case you were wondering. Hope you guys found this video helpful. Do me a favor, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think is your favorite feature or favorite reason to buy this phone on the list that I just gave. Love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. Make sure you hit that like button, favorite, and share the video, and hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more awesome videos. And if there's a video you want to see, also leave in the comment section down below and we'll try to get to it. Thanks for watching, take care, and have a good one.